Hi, this is Corncod One of Nationalist News and Notes. It's been kind of interesting lately. Just the last couple of weeks, both on and off the web and in a lot of the media, there's been talk, is America headed toward a civil war? Mainly due to the coarsened political dialogue, in particular, the extreme anger of the left. You know, for years, they controlled the narrative. For decades, they controlled the narrative. The liberal media, their friends in the academic world and in the business world, they controlled the entire narrative. They decided what issues were important and what issues weren't. And now, that's slipping away from them. And so they're getting angrier and angrier. And they're doing crazier things like throwing presidential press secretaries out of restaurants, which is ridiculous. That kind of nonsense only helps our side, whether it be the Trump side or the more radical nationalist side. All that stuff is helping us. The idiotic Maxine Waters. Every time she opens her mouth, we get 2,000 or 3,000 more Republican votes. Hopefully, those Republican votes will be good Republican votes and not globalist establishment Republican votes. But that's another issue. But getting down to the big question: is America headed towards civil war? My answer to that is, it might be true, but not soon. I don't think there's been some evidence of left-wing groups training military bands in the hinterlands. You know, that they're actually finally picking up rifles and various other types of firearms. And they're beginning to train themselves for when the balloon goes up. Well, yeah, but they've been right-wing militias now for well over 30 years. And, we haven't seen any kind of major action by any right-wing militia or left-wing militia. With the exception of those disputes over federal use of land in the West. That Bundy thing. But really, I don't think there's going to be an actual civil war. I don't think the left has the guts for it, and I don't think the right has the desire for it. So I really don't see a civil war happening. Oh, gee, should you have a good rifle? Yeah. Should you have 500 or 1,000 rounds of ammunition just in case? Of course. But I wouldn't get too excited about a civil war coming up anytime soon. Because I can't see how how the left could gain by it, because it would be a risky proposition having to pull off some sort of coup against the man they hate most in the world, Donald Trump, or on the right, if the left commits some sort of horrible act that's completely intolerable. So, yeah, I do not think a civil war is in the offing anytime soon. In the distance, hey, maybe. If the current trends continue, what's life going to be like 10 years from now? What happens if we get a radical Democratic president, which will cause restlessness in flyover country? Well, yeah, then that might be a problem. But I certainly don't see the left causing an actual civil war. I don't think they trust the military 100%. I don't think they trust law enforcement 100%. They can trust the FBI and the CIA. They're bad actors, and it's already been proven that that they're on the side of the far left in the United States, both those institutions, although they've been traditionally associated in the public mind as being sort of right-wing institutions. But I think the language about a possible civil war is exaggerated, and I frankly don't think it's coming. This is Corn Cod 1 for Nationalist News and Notes.